Dan, just your overall thoughts on the performance tonight.
No, I was really happy with it. I mean, I thought the group to a man, everybody really came. They worked today, and it was for the full 60 minutes. I just think, they talk about, what we want to, be building here and the way we want to play. And I thought, these guys worked really hard to show that. I think, away from the puck, just the guys, they were connected tonight. They were working. They were above things. The stick detail I thought was really good, and then guys were just the puck movement, and I think especially in the second period, I think the puck support was really good, and I just think that when you start to have that kind of a connection, and there's predictability in our game, good things happen, and so. And it's also really good to be in close game situations like this, like that experience. I mean, in these exhibition games, you never know what the game's going to look like, how it's going to unfold. But to have players being in situations like they were late in the game, having to defend a 1-goal lead, like these are all really good things for us, really good situations for us to be in.
When we talked to you this morning about Kindel, you talked about how he's earning these preseason games. You didn't commit preconceived notions. Could he earn, into the regular season, maybe get that 9-game tryout at least?
We're, right now with where we're at in our process is like we're still having a lot of discussions on everything and on everybody, and we still have a couple of exhibition games left. I think the practices, like while there's not a ton of them, like they're really important. Like we put a lot of stock in even our practice days and just the evaluation that goes into those as well. And so I think right now like the players have a day off tomorrow. We'll be able to have meetings and we'll have discussions. About everybody, and that's just with where we are in the training camp. I think those are the discussions. It's exactly where we should be.
Maybe specifically that line tonight with Avery Hayes and Billy. What did they do well? Like, what did you like about their game tonight?
I think it was both sides of the puck. I mean, you saw it there, obviously, in terms of they're out there for that goal early on. But just I thought the puck movement, the puck support, and then, like the puck pressure, like both on the forecheck and the way they were working above, like, whoever they were out there against, they made it difficult. And so those guys are all on the relatively younger side, and they also they got some great experience tonight going up against some really good established NHL players. And so I like the connection from the line on both sides of the puck.
What are your impressions of Chase Patilla so far? I think he's the last of the first-year pros still in camp.
Yeah, I think he's had a strong camp, and I think it's, you go back from, right at the very beginning, it's just, I think he's continued to get better, continued to be more comfortable, and, you get that first exhibition game, like that can be tough, and, the later you get to the exhibition games, the more kind of a veteran lineup you might be seeing on the other side. And so I thought he handled himself really well. I thought, on the defensive side, he's a guy that's hard to play against. I think he takes a lot of pride there on the defensive side, his box outs, his low play, and I thought he showed those things. And then, when it came with the puck too, I thought, overall he was making good plays and advancing the puck. So credit to him. Like he earned the right to play in the game like this just based on the camp that he's had. And I think it's been great to see just kind of how he's gotten more and more comfortable, as camp's gone on.